Oh, hi. I know what a real comedy fan wants. You want to talk to real comedians just like me. So call now, 646-710-0949, and talk to real comedians in your area just like me. I know what a real comedy fan wants. I know all of their desires. So pick up the phone right now and call a comedian.
The hottest takes from the hottest comedians every Wednesday night live from the green room of the Stand Comedy Club in New York City.
If you're 18 years or older, comics are standing by to talk to you. You want to talk about current events, music, news, sports, life, boys, girls, make sure to call the Bathhouse.
Real comedians, real comedy, real fun.
Call in to the Bathhouse every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. 646-710-0949. Local charges may apply. Call now, boys. Is that too gay?
I mean,
pretty gay.
Yeah. Mild flat tank, nigga. Let's turn up. Look. Hey, they don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. They was trying to get me on my hype shit. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. And they tried to down me up some KO type shit. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. Now we pulling up fresh on some flight shit. Ha. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. They was trying to get me on my hype shit. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. Then they tried to down me up some KO type shit. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. Now we pulling up fresh on some flight shit. Ha. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch.
What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to an all-new episode of the Bathhouse, live from the Stand Comedy Club Green Room every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Welcome back, everybody. Before anything, please like the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you don't, because, I don't know, there's some percentage of you that are cowards and won't do it. Joining us today for the first time, Tyler Horvath.
hello, everyone. Excited to be here.
Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. And then we got returning Jarrett Campbell.
God bless you. Thank
Roey
you.
Rozan.
Hello.
People were complaining, they go, we don't want too many fat Jews. And I go, too.
You know, I've actually been losing weight.
You have?
So,
You're
yeah,
good.
that's right.
You haven't been
That's
good.
right. And I don't appreciate those
fat
kinds
were
of comments.
you?
Honestly, I was blowing
Yeah,
up
you
so much,
weren't
dude.
too bad.
No,
You
but
never,
it was
like-
getting, it's just the rate of fattening
you look
was
good.
impeccable.
Yeah, it's easy to pack them. I mean, it's the pizza in this city.
It's the
walking by
pizza,
the-
but
walking by
really,
those-
no, dude. I was just smoking so much weed that I'd just be like making Oreos, and I'd get like mega stuffed Oreos, and I'd open it so it was like open on both sides, and then I'd put 3 candy corn, one facing up,
Ew,
one facing down, one
that's
facing
disgusting.
up, and then I'd make an
Candy
Oreo.
corn?
All year?
Do not fucking knock.
All year you're doing
What?
this?
That was a.
Why don't you
solid-
just pour sugar
That was
on
like
it?
a month. That was like a full month.
Candy corn?
Dude.
First of all, if you
I just
just
lost,
if
like-
you just don't like candy corn, you just don't get it.
Who
then
likes
don't
candy corn?
There are people. It's
Well,
just
I
a
just-
thing that
you-
you get or you don't get it.
I don't even
Well-
think they had. Do they have candy corn in Canada?
Oh, yeah, they got candy corn in Canada.
Dude, you know
Do you
those.
like it?
You know,
I would never go out of my way
you
to stuff
probably
it,
know.
fuck up an Oreo
you,
with it.
You probably
I mean,
know.
that's
But by the way,
crazy.
before I get to this, so
Dude,
we-
Crazy.
The level of defensiveness that you have here
For
should tell
candy
you
corn,
how
it's crazy.
insane
For
that
sure.
is.
defensive. Tyler, so 2 quick rules. Just for you to know. Rule number 1, don't dox anybody. Don't just like read their name off of the caller ID. And then number 2, you can hang up on anybody for any reason. You don't need a reason to hang up on people.
I
oh,
love
also,
that.
sorry, I forgot to add to the chat. You can hang up for $13 on whoever. That's something we've been doing.
Oh, someone else can hang up.
The viewers can hang up on
What,
people.
just for
$13?
For $13. It was $2
pretty
to start.
That's a big
But then
jump,
people did it all
Danny.
the time,
Get
probably.
the lights on.
Well, one, I pay so much for this fucking stupid 800 number. But also because I have this 800 number, which costs me a fucking arm and a leg.
Really?
For the Canadians, yeah. It's why I have it, and we have so few that even call in. So it's
How much does it
it's
cost
honestly
in
pointless.
candy corn?
How much does it cost in candy corn? But anyways, the first week I did it like for the first time a month ago, and then it was $2, and it was getting abused.
Yeah, no doubt.
That number was too low. And then we have Rube calling in. This guy Rube, who will call in, I'm sure, and his lucky number is 13, and so that's where that's at.
Oh,
But
that's
anyways,
really sweet
You know
that
those? You know the shittiest Halloween candy in Canada that you get those brown things in the orange wrapper.
The
Do you remember
brown.
those?
Like they're caramels, aren't
They're
they?
like caramels, but they're like hard as a rock,
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
don't
yeah.
taste like anything. And
Yeah.
it's specifically a Canadian thing. I remember.
Is it? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
It's like
about.
some company. It's the only thing they make.
They
It's
stink.
just, but they're so cheap.
If I saw those or candy corn in my bag, I was fucking.
You're
gonna
egging
snap,
that house.
dude.
But what's
But candy corn.
Why do you
inside
hate
of
candy corn?
Inside of Oreos.
What is this like bigotry? It's like a
No, I
bigoted
know
You're
feeling.
Israeli.
I
It's
know,
a big-
no,
I
dude.
know.
I've met candy corn people, and they're just like they're passionate about it. If you're in, you're in.
I really like it, and then
You
with
are
the
sort of
Oreo-
Zionist about this.
I am, yeah, I'm,
giving Zionist
I'm
vibes.
Zionist about candy corn, and that's fine. That's a fine thing to be Zionist about.
Yeah,
It-
but look
it is. It is.
the
It's not bad.
situation it
It's
got
actually
you
not
into,
bad.
though.
Yeah. Did you try anything else inside the Oreos?
Inside the Oreos, honestly, listen.
Like, is that your only go-to?
well, I did it
Wow.
one. I did it one time just by being super high.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then
But
and then
did
I
you
was
have
like,
other options? And you're like, I'm going for the candy
Well,
corn
I just
Oreo
had
combo.
this candy corn because another time
You
I
keep
was
a
high
bag
and
on
I
hand?
bought it. No,
Yeah.
another time I was high and I just bought it
Right.
because I was weak and I was fattening. I was in my.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you say bulking. That's people.
Bulking.
I was
People
bulk- yeah.
respect you if you
Is
say
this
you're.
the same black sweater you wear in the swimming pool as well?
You know what's so weird right now? When I was in Hawaii, it's like a totally normal thing now for kids to wear shirts at the pool.
I saw when I was in Texas, a lot of people were putting on clothes to get into the pool. Which I found to
Now
be
it's become
fucking
like a
weird.
normal thing where it's like it used
Shouldn't
to be
be.
an abnormal thing at the pool, and now parents are like, "Yeah, the sun's bad."
Now where does a guy
All
go?
kids wear
Where do
clothes
you
at
So,
go?
so you think it's like a utilitarian, like a the
no,
sun?
I think it's fat propaganda.
It is.
It's a fat psyop. All the
well,
fat people were like, they
bad.
needed to normalize this behavior.
Well, that's-
and so
that's-
then they got the people to wear it at the pool. By the way, the phone lines are open. Everybody, 1-888-949-2969. I have an 800 number for the Canadians.
But,
so if you
but
wanna
is
call
it
in.
fat acceptance or is it that people are just like so conscious of
No, it's
their
the sun.
image now
No, it's
because
the
of
sun.
social media?
No,
It's the sun.
no. It's parents are like the sun is bad.
Okay.
And they're like, I'm not
Oh.
having my kid fucking just bake.
You think
in
it's
the sun.
that, but also for the pervs.
Oh, you
safe.
think it's for the pervs?
Not
I
just
mean,
the
could be.
pervs.
Yeah, you think kids are getting too sexy?
Put
these
yourself
days?
in my
Maybe-
shoes, okay? Well, I go to a public swimming pool.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
All of a sudden, the kids are in t-shirts. I'm not spending a lot more weekends at
Sure,
that pool.
sure, that's kinda
I see, I see.
There's nothing that gets pervs more excited than kid arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kid arms. Yeah.
And-
Well, there is
and
the
chest,
mystery under the
nipples.
shirt.
Sure,
Right,
sure.
yeah,
Some
right,
for
right.
the old.
Like a
Well, the
little
long
present
sleeves,
to
it's
throw in
like,
that.
you know,
Maybe this kid's got abs.
it's like thigh highs. It's like a woman wearing thigh highs. You're
That's
like,
right.
It's not bad.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
sexy.
Yeah, I don't know what it's a chicken and the egg kind of scenario here.
Kind of, yeah.
I thought it was just I think it's
kind of
mostly the
a
sun.
candy corn and the Oreo situation here.
We'll get back. We'll get back to that.
I
can't
We're
believe-
not done with the
it's
candy
really
corn.
yummy.
All
You
right,
just-
first call of the night. Let's see who we got here. Hello, you're on the Bathhouse. Who are we speaking with?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, man?
Hey, who are we speaking with? You're on the Bathhouse.
Yeah, this is Josh. I'm from California.
Josh from California. What's up, man?
Not much, man. Just fucking driving through a bunch of traffic here.
Where are you going?
San Jose.
Well,
There's a
Sam,
huge fire. I just got off from my shift.
what do you do?
I work for a beverage catering service.
You only cater
Right on.
beverages?
Why don't you bring some beverages
yeah,
over
we
to that
just cater
fire?
beverages, man. Alcoholic beverages, mocktails, sodas, what you want, man. That's what
I
I
thought
do.
catering was like a food thing.
No, you can cater.
But like
Drinks. Catering involves drinks.
Yeah,
I guess you
right?
can.
But
Okay,
like,
but what do you do for that company?
just like a mobile bar.
What's your where are you on this corporate ladder?
On this corporate ladder, I'm like the warehouse, the main warehouse dude. So I manage the warehouse, and
lead
when I'm not
hand.
doing that, I'm getting parties, I'm getting events ready and stuff, and working them.
You guys
know what I
drink-
mean? I'm,
you guys
I'm
drink
just
in that
chasing the
warehouse?
bag right now.
You guys get some pops
What's
in?
that?
Do you drink in the warehouse? I don't know. Do people drink in warehouse?
That's I can't disclose that type of information,
Yes.
but
Yes, he does.
But here's how I feel about the Jews.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a great job.
It's a great job.
Well,
That's cool. Not a lot of people like their jobs. So that is kind of a win.
What makes you happy, man? Like ultimately
Yeah,
at the end of the
I
day.
do like my job because of the fact that, I just get to serve a whole bunch of alcoholics every day.
Fuck yeah.
Do you ever cater like early events where people are like kind of getting a little too sauced too early? Like, do you ever do that, like a 11 a.m. kind of brunch?
Oh yeah, dude. I've done like memorials and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it's like you're at a memorial and you're celebrating the life of a dead person, and it's a free open bar.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
That's
You
great.
know, people are like, "Hey, can I get a shot and another shot and another shot?"
Serving
And you're like,
shots
"Well,
at the memorial.
I'm gonna no." So see, that's the
Well,
thing.
they have
It's
to pour
like,
the
we
first
can't
one
serve
out for
shots,
the
So we
person.
have to put it on the rocks.
Oh, you can't. So
So
right.
legally,
Oh.
Still a free pour though, no?
legally, you got to pour it on the rocks.
do you ever cut people off at memorials?
Legally, you got to do that.
Cutting people
Well, yeah,
off?
I figure out if they're driving or not. Number one, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
I
how we
can't
got
just
into
let
this
somebody
fucking
leave
memorial to
if they
begin with,
drive.
right?
Yeah.
We're not gonna make the same mistake the guy in the box made.
Well, we know he didn't drive there.
Yeah. But like, if it was like the father of, or like, you know, a relative, and they're like just trying to get sauce,
Yeah, just let them have it.
You would cut him off.
Plus, you're in California. You're gonna tell a guy not to drive. What's the
Yeah.
other option?
That's a good point.
That's a good point.
What's that?
Nothing.
Cool, man. Well,
Yeah, it's like all this fucking traffic, this huge ass fire someplace over here. It's ridiculous.
is it like a forest fire?
No, it looks like a structure fire.
How much the only other kind?
Can I-
Another
can I
job
ask
that I
you-
used to have too. I used to work for Cal Fire. That was an intense job.
Like that.
Nice. Well, that's why you got that. That's why you use such a technical term, such
Yeah.
as structure fire.
Structure fire. Yeah, he
Just
knows.
a house
He knows
burning
his
to the
ins and
ground.
outs. What was your question?
I was gonna just ask how much you prepared for
Yeah.
this call.
Oh,
I think this was an accident.
I think the guy's stuck in
Who do I
traffic.
have
on,
here?
he's like, I don't know what's up with you, man.
I'm trying to replace drive time radio. This is what I'm attempting to do here. This format is I'm trying to
No.
revive
Yeah,
a
I mean, I'd
dead
say-
format.
Houses and land and horses and shit. You know, baby things.
Yeah.
Yo, what really
Okay.
makes you angry, man? What makes you like? What really grinds your gear? Like, let's get down to it,
Oh, good
bro. What are
question.
you really passionate about in your life?
You just asked me what makes me angry, then you asked me what grinds my gears, and then you said passionate about.
This
They're all
guy's
the
a little
same
short.
Yeah, you
question.
can be passionate.
It's really all
Sure.
it's all the same question. Or you can answer.
I
all
mean,
of
we
them.
have some people who would answer that question just with the juice.
Hey, man, great observation. I asked 3 questions. Now stop dodging them.
All right, let's see. Something that pisses me off. Pretty basic question. Stupid fucking people.
Right on.
Question number 2.
But are
wait,
you a
wait,
stupid
wait.
person?
That
as
was
well?
aimed at
Yeah,
you,
let's-
bro,
What
directly,
grinds
by the
my
way.
gears?
Elaborate
The
on stupid
thing
people.
that grinds my gears is that I can't really racially profile, but I
Yeah.
will say Asian people mostly buy Teslas because they're a smart car, right? And they think it's going to help them drive better. And in all
That's so
honesty,
good. I
they
knew
just
when he
fuck
said
it.
people
Yeah.
right away, I knew there was a specific.
I
people
actually
that
thought this was
really
going to be.
bugging him.
I thought that was going to be kind of like a reverse racism, where it was going to be like a compliment.
Uh-huh.
Well, I
No,
know
It's
it
pretty
wasn't.
overtly racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also thought he was going to be like, well, they're smart, so it only makes sense.
Sure.
Well, I just
But-
appreciate
Yeah, he goes,
how
"We should
often
be-"
he checked in during it. He's like, I don't want to be racist, but they
Yeah,
do
wait,
this,
Are
right?
you guys cool? Who am I talking to? Who do I have here?
But let's actually dig into it. How many Asian friends do you have?
Asian friends?
Yes.
Let me see. Well, shit, I can count that on one hand. 0.
My
You
hands
can't
in my
count it.
pocket
Sounds
right
like you
now.
need to get some. I will say, after going to Asia many years ago, there is, if you're from Asia and you have to go, like if you learn how to drive in Asia and then you got to go drive in America, that's such a different thing.
Sure.
Like
Well,
they don't really follow the traffic rules there. It's just and it honestly works pretty well. Like it's just kind of every man for themselves. And they don't seem to have like a lot of accidents, but they definitely do not like respect any lights or stop signs or anything.
Wow.
But they honor them.
But they just
Oh,
like,
no, absolutely not.
they honor them. Well, it's like literally if you're like crossing a busy street in like fucking Vietnam or some shit, like the rule is if you want to cross and there could be literally just like a sea of people on motorbikes coming at you,
So,
and you just make eye
How
contact.
is it in Asia, though? Like, how is there properness? How do
All right,
people
we're not going to
act
let you
with
make any more
manners and
generalizations
things
about
like
Asia.
that?
Hold on. What was the question? How's the properness?
You know that
Yeah, how's
term?
their properness on manners and etiquette?
They're pretty good. I mean,
Probably
I
as
will
good,
say,
probably as good as you.
I do. No, well, it's just a different thing. Like I remember, I did see many occasions when I was in Vietnam, like parents would take their babies and their baby, like they'll have like an infant or whatever,
And
they
kill
have,
it because it was the second one.
Yeah.
They'll have like the little flap on like the baby's like groin, and so if the baby like to relieve themselves, literally they take the flap off and they just hold it
Sick.
like onto the street.
Yeah, that's all right.
And like the kid
where
will
that
just
goes.
piss on the street.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Honestly, kind of, yeah. But then you're just like walking by, like, and they're like these narrow streets, and then there's just like a kid just pissing, and the parents holding it like a fucking water gun.
I like that. I like a sense of danger. Honestly, I do
Yeah.
like that. So wait, so why don't you think you have Asian friends? Have you just never been? I'm really concerned. I'm like have
I
you?
mean, in all honesty, it's probably just because of the populace of where I live.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot
I
of
don't
Asians
even
in
live
San
up
Jose?
here. I don't even live here in San Jose. I live in a freaking mountain region in the Sierra Nevadas.
It's all
Oh.
coming together quick now.
Yeah.
You know?
I see. So you haven't been given the
Do
opportunity
you,
to
do
have
you work
Asian
with
friends.
many Asians?
I work with plenty of Asian people. I used to work for an even bigger
How many's
beverage
plenty? There's
catering
just
service.
one guy. He's like, that's enough.
And you can't
More than enough.
you can't seem to find common ground with the employees there, your coworkers.
What's that?
I said you can't seem to find common ground.
The structure's
By
raging right now.
the way, for talking shit, you sound like the most distracted driver I've ever heard of in my life. You're calling into shows. You can't even focus on what we're
handheld
asking.
phone.
Sitting in
for
traffic,
sure.
there's a structure
Hell yeah.
fire.
It's pretty awesome. No, honestly, the only reason why I called into your show was to distract my driving while I drive and talk, and for a shout out to my buddy Drew Huntley.
Yeah.
He's the one who had me call in here. Shout out
good.
Drew
Thanks.
Huntley.
Shout out Drew.
So who's cutting you off at the memorials if you're the guy cutting other people off?
Do people at memorials, do they do the thing at bars where they're like they want you to take a drink with them? Like they're like, have one with me?
Oh yeah, definitely people will get so soft up. They're like, "Oh yeah, just take a shot with me," and you're like, "Sir, this isn't a regular bar."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is a rent-a-bar. I can't just take shots with you and call it good and then have my cook you something in the back because you're too hammered to drive anywhere.
What's the most lit funeral
Yeah.
you've worked? Like you ever get like a lit ass funeral where everyone's
The
like
most lit
getting jiggy?
funeral was probably like actually a few weeks ago for this dude Dave Bleep, and
Thank you.
That's just his
yeah,
actual
it was
name.
like there was just
Here lies Dave Bleep.
yeah Dave Bleep.
That's his Asian buddy.
Yeah, is he Chinese? I was about to say.
Well, I mean his middle name is Bleep, but so his funeral was pretty lit. It was like he was pretty cool dude from what it seemed like.
Strippers?
I mean, I never met the guy.
Young? Old?
But no, he was an older gentleman. He was like 63. He just died suddenly of a heart attack.
But what made it
So, and it's like the event took place at
Booster?
this
Was he fucking boosted or what?
type of museum. No, man, there was all walks of life there. You know what I mean?
I don't
You
know
kinds
what
of
this says
badass
about
shit
my
going on there.
life, but I just had deja vu when that happened.
Oh, yeah. That's tough.
You've been in some good funerals?
Yeah, maybe so.
But wait, what?
Yeah,
why
man.
was it lit,
I'm
man?
talking,
Like,
it was definitely my type of crowd. You know what I mean? There was a bunch of bikers there and
Bikers.
redneck people.
rednecks.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Okay.
That sounds like a good time.
Any structure fires?
My racial profiling again.
Go
shit.
racial, yeah. Racial profile. This is a safe space for you to racially profile people that we've created for you.
How long's your drive, buddy? Can you see
Well,
where
he
you
lives in a mountainous
I mean,
region.
usually it's only 25, 30 minutes, but today it's seeming like it's going to take hours.
Oh.
Hours. Well,
That's tough.
your skull's not going to be that long.
You're actually
all
allowed
right,
to be
well-
a little racist when it takes that long to get home.
Later, man. Oh, here we go. Hello. You're on the Bathhouse. Who are we speaking with?
What up, Danny? This is Pedro from Iowa.
Pedro from Iowa. Can you speak up, man? You're kind of difficult to hear. I don't know if you have headphones on or something.
1 sec, I can. Is this any better?
Yeah, much better. How's it going, dude?
What's going on, Pedro?
Pedro from Iowa.
What's up,
Pedro.
We don't get a lot of people from Iowa.
Big
calling
fan
in.
of fucking. Really?
I don't think so.
That's interesting. No. Well, we need more. We need more from Iowa calling in. But no, I just wanted to call in. I'm fucking about to catch a flight out to Europe, and I saw you were live, and I just wanted to say what up. First time caller. Love the Bathhouse. Love the Boys Cast.
Thanks, man.
Fucking love Dude Buddy Podcast.
There you go. Where are you going in